Hi everyone, it's Lisa. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I'm going to be making this card using some products from the Pretty Pink Posh shop. So for the stamp set, I'm going to be using the Sending Love stamp set. This is a brand new stamp set. It's part of the Pretty Pink Posh January 2022 release. It's their Valentine's Day release. It has this cute little mailbox and it has all of these little critters in it. So cute. I'm going to go ahead and color this stamp set up, although I'm not going to be using all of the stamps on here. I'm going to be using the mailbox, the fox, a piece of the Happy Mail, as well as the bird. And I'm going to be incorporating this stamp set with the Scattered Hearts stencil, which you'll see coming up here in just a little bit. I'll go ahead and show you all of the coloring for this entire stamp set. I thought this stamp set was so cute that I just could not resist coloring all of these little images. So I went ahead and left all of the coloring in here. Even though I'm not using all of the stamps, I'll just save those other stamps for another card. I will have links down in the description box for this stamp set as well as all of the products that I use in this video. I will also have all of the Copic marker colors listed down in the description box as well as on my blog. So if you're interested in duplicating any of these colors, you'll be able to refer down there and be able to take a look and see what colors I've used. So when I color with my Copic markers, I always like to use the Spectrum Noir Ultra Smooth cardstock as well as the Memento Tuxedo black ink. It's important that you use the right cardstock and ink pad so that the alcohol ink from the Copic marker does not smear when you color with it. And the paper is important so that you get a good blend with your markers. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to music and I'll let you watch the coloring and I will be back to finish up this card. If you want to skip over the coloring, just skip forward to 6 minutes and 22 seconds. So here is the stamp set all colored up, and I go ahead and cut it out with a coordinating die set. So now I'm going to take a piece of Bristol Smooth cardstock cut to 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches, and I'm taking some 1-inch mint tape from scrapbook.com, and I'm masking the cardstock 1 inch from the bottom, and I'm also going to mask off 2 inches from the top. So I'm just using my ruler there just so you could see where I'm masking that off. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to be doing some ink blending on a stencil, and I don't want to get ink anywhere where the tape is. I want to be able to confine all of that ink blending into this one space. So that's why I'm using the mint tape to mask that off. So I'm using my Spun Sugar Distress Oxide ink, and I'm just adding that ink to this white panel. Next, I'm going to take the Scattered Hearts stencil from Pretty Pink Posh. This is also part of their January release. And I'm just holding that down with some magnets, and I'm using the Picked Raspberry Distress Oxide ink. This is a darker pink, and I'm just going over the hearts on that stencil. Next, I'm just going to remove the stencil and the masking tape, and you'll see that only that part that was not masked has the ink on it, and you can see how pretty those hearts are on that background. So now I'm going to use some of the sentiment stamps from the Sending Love stamp set. I'm going to use Happy Mail as well as Sending Lots of Love. I'm going to go ahead and line that up. So I went ahead and put that card panel on my Misty, held it down with some magnets, and I'm just lining up the word Happy Mail right above the stencil and inked portion of that panel. And then on the bottom right portion, I'm going to line up the Sending Lots of Love. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp those out in some black ink. So now I'm just going to position the stamps where I want them to go. And I go ahead and glue down the mailbox. I'm going to go ahead and glue down that fox, and he's going to be holding a piece of mail in his hand. And I also bring in the bird. I decided to bring in the bird and add it towards the top of the sentiment. And then I'm just going to add that panel to an A2 size white card base. And that will complete this card. So if you're interested in any of these products, head on down to the description box below. There will be links down there. And if you like this video, please click that thumbs up button. And be sure to subscribe for more card making tutorials. Thanks for watching and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.